before even you completed your master's, like 9 months before you completed your master, saying that okay, we're gonna give you a full time, and since it is Ernst and Young, you knew that they're gonna do the H1B as well.
Yeah.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to another podcast episode. Right now, I'm Chicago. This is my hotel in Chicago, and we have a wonderful guest. We're going to talk about cybersecurity, most importantly, also his student journey, where he filed a lawsuit on the university, which is also possible as an international student. But before any of that, let's do a quick intro.
Yeah, so my name is Kshitij Kulkarni. Basically, I'm from Mumbai. I'm from Kalyan.
From Kalyan, not Mumbai.
So yeah, I'm from Kalyan, and I completed my bachelor's in IT, and currently I'm working as a cybersecurity consultant in Ernst and Young firm. I'm a cybersecurity consultant. You can say a developer in cybersecurity.
Did you have any work experience before you came to here?
Not pretty, but I was having work internship experience. I don't know whether that count as an experience or not, but I was having almost 1.5 years of internship experience in CDAC Research and Development Center.
So is that 1.5 year after your graduation, or was that during your like when you were doing your bachelor's?
No, during my bachelor's. So in the last year, I haven't attended much college. So yeah, actually, I took permission from my principal of our college
Okay.
that the CDAC is offering me an internship. So will you please give me a chance to work with those guys? So my college was yes, you can, you should, and they took permission from the Mumbai University itself. So I think I'm the only person who got the permission from Mumbai University for not attending the college and attending the internship thing. So
Nice.
for almost 1.5 years, I worked for them. I completed 3 projects for them. Then I went to Chennai for some advanced projects. So
And
yeah,
all of this was when you're doing your bachelor's.
yeah, while I was doing my bachelor's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Since when did you come to United States?
I came to United States January 2020.
2020. And let's do a quick profile because everybody likes to know. What did you apply for? GRE, TOEFL, IELTS? Like, what was your score?
Yeah, so my GRE score was very low. It was just a 290, and
290. Okay.
yeah,
Ah.
yeah, and my IELTS was 7, so I was having 7 band in IELTS. Yeah, and even I gave the PTE as well because some universities were asking for the PTE.
What is
So
PT?
PTE is also like an English test exam,
Okay.
English proficiency test exam. So yeah, it's similar kind of IELTS and TOEFL.
Okay. And then what was your bachelor's GPA?
My bachelor's GPA was 7.2
Okay.
aggregate pointer, and it's an average pointer.
Yeah, that's fine. And the reason I like to do is like sometimes I just want to show like it's not like all the students are like top grade 10-point GPA. So there are average students also who come here and can make
Yeah.
a career. And then like you, which university did you do your master's from?
Yeah, so I completed my master's from Cleveland State University. I was having 3 admits. The one was George Mason University. The another one was Northeastern University. But even if I was having the Northeastern University, I was not having a perfect program which I was looking for, and the curriculum I was not looking for. So actually, when I selected Cleveland State, many of the friends suggested me, "Oh, what are you doing? You are having
I
Northeastern."
was gonna ask you that because you have Cleveland State, then you have George Mason, and then you have Northeastern, but you chose Cleveland State. So yeah, like why?
Yeah, why? Because there was yours one video as well that university doesn't matter a lot, but your talent, your skills do matter a lot.
Yes.
So I was looking for a particular program where I could find a cybersecurity thing, where I could find an opportunity to work as an intern, where I could find opportunity to gain some knowledge and skills related to cybersecurity.
So what specifically in cybersecurity Cleveland State offer that you liked it so much?
Yeah, so there was one professor, the Professor Satish Kumar. So he has helped me a lot in my career. So he used to teach me related to AWS cloud security, even GCP cloud security, and Azure cloud security. So if you guys are focusing more about the security thing, you must go into cloud security because initially you don't get pretty good jobs in security, because it's kind of thing.
And so there's like two parts of it, right? Like there's a, so what he's talking about cloud computing. In
Yeah.
cloud computing, there's a cybersecurity aspect of it, and the cloud, the administrator aspect of it, and the
Yeah.
actual coding aspect
Well,
of it.
yeah.
So there's like DevOps role, there's a admin role, and then there is a security role
Security
as
role.
well. So what he's specifically talking about, which is Azure, AWS, GCP, these are the three main big
Big
players
big players of the
in
cloud.
cloud, and you're specifically talking about the security in cloud. Okay.
Yeah, I was more towards the network security, but when I was applying towards internship and all those things, so I came to know that cloud security is having much more demand than network security.
Yeah, because everything is moving towards cloud now.
Yeah.
And yeah, like almost all companies want to have go to cloud. So either of them will have either Azure, AWS, and Google. So, and yeah, to secure those, you guys will come in handy.
Yeah.
Like you guys figure out how to secure
How
that.
to-
So that was the thing, you liked it a lot in
Yeah.
Cleveland State.
Yeah, that was the thing which I liked it a lot. And to tell you guys, I was AWS tutor as well. So I used to teach AWS thing, AWS security into my university as well. So it was a, I mean,
Was that like your job or just for fun?
it was a job.
Okay.
Yeah, it was 3 weeks. 3 weeks, you can say 3 weeks. I used to teach students. But yeah, it didn't went much more because it was a COVID period. So I was teaching everything online. And another thing for the Cleveland State, I would suggest that they are having good professors. They think about what you want to do in your future. Basically, when I was preparing my resume, the career success factor, there is another department for career development. When you go to that career development department, so they find out about your weaknesses and strengths, and they are like, oh, you have to work with this thing, you have to work with that thing. So mostly took my almost 4 or 5 mock interviews. They helped me to get into everything. I mean, what I want, what I was expecting, they just gave me everything.
Okay. And then you also had a scholarship for
Yeah, so I was having almost $29,000 scholarship.
Wow, 29. So did you apply for it or did you just get it because of your profile?
No, I have applied for it, and even I have given one exam. So when I was actually my one semester was online back in India.
Okay, so one semester was in India, one semester, I mean, and then rest of your master's.
Yeah,
in-
rest of my masters was in United States.
Okay.
So when I started my course, I was not having student visa as well. So I was a bit tense that whether I will get student visa or not. I have started my masters, but
Right.
I'm not having visa.
Yeah.
But yeah, everything went well, and I got a
So
visa.
how did you get the scholarship?
Yeah, so I have applied to, there is one page where you can apply for the scholarship. So you have to apply for the scholarship, and then as per your profile, as per your English proficiency, as per your everything about your profile, your IELTS score, your bachelor's score, bachelor transcripts, and everything they check. So once they check, and they will evaluate your profile, and they will give you a scholarship. Mostly they give $5,000 scholarship for every semester. So I got $5,000 of scholarship for each and every semester, and even extra scholarship for 5,000.
We'll talk about why he got extra scholarship. Okay, so to apply scholarship at Cleveland State, there is a page online on their website.
Yeah.
You go there and then they click on it, they do the application process, and you said you gave an exam. So
Yeah, the exam was pretty straightforward. That why do you want a scholarship, and
Acha, so not an exam.
no,
it's
not an
like-
exam.
It's like
but,
an application.
Yeah, it's an application thing. Yeah, but there was one exam. When I have applied for the Cleveland State, one professor, before coming to the United States, one professor interviewed me. We have shortlisted for you for the scholarship, but we want more about your profile. So
Oh.
yeah, so he took my video interview round, and yeah, and he was like pretty
So what
excited.
did they ask you in that interview?
They asked me about why did you choose Cleveland State. First question was why did you choose Cleveland State? There are many huge universities. There are good ranking universities. Why did you choose Cleveland State? So I was like, oh, I'm having this profile, and you are having cybersecurity, mostly about cybersecurity. So I want a particular thing and particular curriculum which you guys offer. So I'm looking for this university. And then they were like, oh, what kind of what is your profile? So they asked me more about my profile, and They took. They even asked me more about. I mean, they were testing my communication skills basically. So, how did you work? Then they were just testing how back in India. How was your work experience?
And
So
how long was that? This was like 1 hour long interview?
45 minutes.
45 minutes. Okay. So almost like
Yeah, almost 1 hour interview.
Okay.
Yeah, and after that, I got a mail from after 1 week that I'm getting a scholarship of $5,000 for each and every semester.
Awesome. So you did your it was the course is masters in cybersecurity or masters in computer
No,
science?
master's in information system.
Okay.
My major is in information system, but my minor is in cybersecurity.
Minor is in cybersecurity. Okay.
Yeah. So there is a provision in university where after completion of 5 courses are mandatory. After completion of 5 courses, you can choose whatever you want. So there's a cybersecurity thing as well. So I have chose cybersecurity. So there are 4 subjects in cybersecurity, which mostly talks about the industry related thing. I mean, what industry is looking for, and about each and everything about to crack the interviews, to gain much more skills
Yeah.
in cybersecurity.
Yeah, and I might actually have to split this video into two because I think there's a lot more to talk about cybersecurity than your college journey because your college journey also has a lot of things. So I might split it into two. So stay tuned for that. Okay, let's talk about your university experience. You did your first semester in India.
Yeah, I did my first semester in India. So I started from August 2020.
And then you came here
Yeah,
after your first semester.
Yeah.
How was your visa experience? Like, did they ask you anything crazy or like was it fine?
Yeah, it was really fine, and they just asked me, did you started with the university? I said yes. So they asked me about the finance document. Oh, and then
Wait, they asked you to show the finance document?
yeah,
Wow, so they did ask you. Okay,
Yeah.
that's. I mean, not. I've like there are very rare. I think you're the second or third person who said that they have actually asked to show the document. They will ask the question, but not to show the document.
No, they asked me to show each and every document. So they were like, oh,
Oh, wow.
this is your fixed deposit. So okay, so this is this bank. Okay.
Oh,
So
wow, really? So, okay, so now walk me through like, so what question was it that they asked you that?
they asked me about initially they asked me what's your name. Then I said my name is Kshitij. Okay. Which university? I said Cleveland State. Okay. And what program? I said Masters in Information System. I said okay. Then show your finance document. Then I showed the finance document. Then they talked about, oh, this is this bank. So okay. So you are having this kind of fixed deposit in this bank. Okay. And he was
And
like,
so basically they didn't ask you anything about finance, but other than they just asked like, hey, show me your finance document, and so you
yeah, they
showed
just asked me about the finance, and even they asked me about, did you have any scholarship? I said yes. Okay, how much? I said $5,000.
Okay.
And the visa officer like, okay, great, congratulations, we are approving your visa.
Nice. Okay. Cool. So you land in United States. This is your second semester technically, but first semester in United States.
Yeah.
And before that, you talk to university before getting an admission that will you be able to get a internship or do a job if you come. So the reason I'm bringing this up is because technically in United States, most universities will ask students that you complete two semesters and then we will let you do the internship if you want to do summer internship. So in his case, first semester was in India and second was in United States, and they told you yes, you can still do it even if you come in
Yeah. They told that even if you come in United States in second semester, they gave me a return proof. They gave me a return email on that, and that you can do internship even if you are in second semester, even if you came here in January. So I was very happy that
that you don't have to wait for
Yeah,
two more
2 more
semesters again
semesters.
and then do. Yeah, so you were like excited that you wanna get
Yeah.
started with your
Yeah,
internship.
and I started preparing from August itself. From August to December, I almost completed 20 certifications.
And
from-
this is when you were in India.
Yeah, when I was in India. So I was working on certifications, 20 Coursera certifications. So I was entirely targeting about the cybersecurity and things. So I was
So
like,
maybe if you can, like, after we are done filming, you can give me those names of the certification people should pursue, so we can list it down in the comments.
yeah, sure, sure. So, and that was a COVID time, so Coursera was also offering some discounts, and
Yeah.
some courses were free at that time.
Yeah.
So I took almost all advantage of the COVID thing, and then I landed to the United States in January, and I started applying to various companies. So I have applied to almost 20 companies. So I got a response from almost 8 to 10.
Wait, you only applied to 20 and you already got responses?
Yeah, I got responses
Okay.
because
Because you already came with a game plan.
yeah,
You knew what to do.
yeah,
Okay.
and before coming to the United States, I have updated my LinkedIn profile as a professional thing. I mean, I used to see your profile. I used to see many of the YouTubers' profile. I used to see many cybersecurity experts' profile. What they are looking for, what industry is more targeted about.
Okay.
So I have designed a profile as per that. I have designed my resume as per the
Link in
industry.
the description. Go check it out. Yeah.
I have described everything. I mean, about myself, about the cybersecurity skills.
Into your profile and resume.
Resume,
Okay.
yeah.
You started applying, you got calls, you got a job.
Yeah, I got a job. So it was like I got an offer from Ernest and Young in the month of February. So
And that was your full-time or internship? Internship offer.
yeah, it was an internship offer. So I was pretty happy that
For those of you who don't know, Ernst& Young is Big Four. It's a very popular company. I guess it's a popular company all over, but EY, it's also known as EY, and people call it EY, and it's one of the Big Four. So Deloitte, PwC,
KPMG.
KPMG, and Ernst& Young. So those are the four top consulting firms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So you got an internship, and what was the role for that?
yeah, it was a cybersecurity intern.
Okay, and
Yeah.
like how did you get that?
Yeah, so I have applied almost. I have applied to the company. Then it was almost 4 rounds of interview.
Hmm.
So first round was
Even for internship.
yeah, even for internship.
Okay.
It was almost 4 rounds of interview. So first round was game round. They used to test me about all my logical skills. There are 4 games in that. So I mean, it was like some basic games, basic logical games. The second round was behavioral interview. The third round was technical, and the fourth round was again behavioral. So they interviewed me. Then I got an offer from Ernst& Young in the month of February for the internship. I got an offer letter. I was very very happy that after coming to United States and
Within a month, yeah.
I got a Big Four company offer.
Right.
Yeah, and it's too happy, and then I submitted those documents to my college, my university.
So that he can activate his internship or CPT.
Yeah, I can
basically.
activate my CPT based
Yeah.
on that.
So for those of you, again, just for the people who might not know what that means, you come to United States after completing your 2 semester typically, or whenever you want to start your internship, you have to apply. You have to kind of fill up some form that hey, I got this internship. I want to start my CPT in summer or whenever you get it, and then they activate that for you. So in your case, you did that.
Yeah, so I did that. I started talking with my college, my university, related to the activation of my CPT. In the initial thing, they were like, "Oh, the congratulations, we are activating your CPT." But after 2 or 3 days, I got an email from the university that we are so sorry, we can't activate your CPT as you just came to the United States, and it's a rule of the United States that you can't work until you complete 2 semesters program, until
Yeah.
you complete 1 year in United
Yeah.
States. So that's the rule. Then I was pretty disappointed, and I was really really disappointed and frustrated the entire month. So then even I'm having offer,
But you can't do anything
yeah, I
about
can't
it.
do anything. After knowing such thing, then I came to know there is one thing in the university that you can file a petition against the university. So I was like, because I was having written proof that I can work, and university was like, you can work when I was in India. So they gave me a written proof. So then I filed a petition against the university.
This is awesome. So, okay, I just want to break it down for audience. So, he obviously your university told you that yes, you can work when you come to United States, even though it's your first semester in United States, we will still allow you. And they obviously had emails exchanged with
Yeah.
you, so you had a written proof for that. You got an offer, you're like, okay, let's activate my CPT, I have an offer now. They're like, oops, sorry, no, you cannot do it. And then you were devastated. And then after doing a lot of research, you figured out that you can file a petition
Petition against
against
the
university.
university. Yeah.
So, and were you scared about your university, that filing a petition against university, what does this mean for your future and all that?
Yeah, I was really scared, but the thing is, on my end, I'm perfect. Actually, I appreciate, I mean, American government, and even I appreciate the university as well, because they also really helped me. Yeah, even if I filed a petition against the university, I got then the academic department head called me and asked me about each and everything, the proof and
Oh,
everything.
before we go there, so let's talk. So you filing a petition, a lot of people might think that it's very expensive to hire a lawyer to file this lawsuit, basically, or file a petition against the university. Where did you find the lawyer? How did you do all of that?
Okay, so actually, where I was staying within the university campus, there was one lawyer. I mean, there was one lawyer office. So I went to him. I asked him whether I can do it. And each and every university, actually, they're having much. Actually, they're having much more. I mean, they're having another department, the law thing. They're having.
They have a legal
Yeah,
department.
they have a legal department. When you go to that legal department, they will ask you about the proof and everything, why you are filing the petition. So, and every university does have it. So, if you are new to if you are new to any of your university, there's a law department as well, where you can, if you are having, I mean, if you are having any kind of problem, if student is having any kind of problem, you can go to them, you can ask them, you can talk with them, and even if it won't work, then you can file a petition. But I would suggest, please don't try it. Yeah.
Why?
Because I would suggest not to try it, because it's in my case, my university was very supportive. The people are very supportive. Even if I filed a petition, they were like, yeah, we understand that this is a genuine reason, then this is a genuine problem, and they really supported me. But I don't know, people may not be similar in your case.
Right, but like if in your case, I mean, obviously you don't want to go and file petitions or lawsuits baseless, because then you will run out of your money and all of that. But if the case is genuine and if you feel like you are legit and you have a reason for it, I would not stop yourself, like, right?
Yeah,
Like,
I
I
would
mean,
not
if
say.
someone come and told you like, no, you should not do it, like, then you, right? I mean, you wouldn't be able to get your internship or do this job, but you still went with it because you felt like you had a genuine reason and you have a proof that they told me, that's why I am doing this. So if you have all that, I would still recommend doing that.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
you should do it, but still be careful. Be careful about everything, because as you guys also know that we are an international students.
Yeah.
So it's really, the entire month was really painful for,
And let me actually go back. So you figured out that you can file a petition. Do you need a lawyer to file that petition?
not really, but you won't need any lawyer. But yeah, I was doing it for the first time, and I haven't heard any of the people.
Yeah, nobody. I think you're the first one I'm hearing as well, as an international student filing a petition against the United States. So you went and hired a lawyer.
I didn't hire a lawyer. I had a consulting with the lawyer.
Okay.
I just had a one-to-one consulting with the lawyer.
And you found a local lawyer near
Yeah,
your.
yeah. I found a local lawyer near my university, and then they were like, "You can file it." So I mean, you can say it's just an. I have sent an proper professional email from a lawyer to the university. So it's not like a petition thing, but yeah, it's from a law firm, and it's not a legal kind of petition. I mean, the huge legal petition.
Got it. Okay. So obviously you went through law firm and they typed up a thing like, hey, we have this. Then it went to
Yeah.
your university. So now your university contacted you. It's like, hey, so what are you doing there? So what happened then?
So yeah, so then I've been contacted with my academic director head, and even the university dean also called me and asked me about everything. And then from where I actually academic director head called me, and he just suggested me, oh, we are so sorry. From our end, it's our fault that you got some wrong information from our team. So we are sorry. They apologized me, and in spite of that, they gave me $5,000 extra scholarship, which was really beneficial for me. And even after giving those scholarship as well, they convinced Ernst and Young that this candidate is really a good and a decent one. So you should really think about him about a full-time opportunity. So
Oh, got it. So you missed the chance for internship, but then your university kind of pushed a little bit and told
yeah,
them that okay.
yeah. So they pushed me. The
I
university.
mean, they pushed Ernst and Young.
Yeah, they pushed Ernest and Young, and luckily my Ernest and Young HR also approved it, and she said, "Okay, we can do it, but." And there was a huge pause, but we will take next 3 rounds of full time opportunity for the full time interview. Then okay,
Okay, and this is again, so February you had an offer, March you did all this petition and etc. And then they reached back to you saying like, we can consider you for full time, but you have to still do like the whole interview process again.
yeah, the whole interview process again, and I was like, okay, I will do it. And
And this is still like you still have 2 more semesters to finish.
yeah, I still have 2 more semester to finish. So after that, after almost 2 months, Ernest Young took 2 months for the next 3 rounds of the interview, and in the month of May, I got a full-time offer letter from Ernest Young stating that we are offering you for the full-time and as a cybersecurity consultant. And then Ernest and Young almost I mean, they waited me to complete my masters till December, and my HR was like, HR was like, Kshitij, are you completing your masters in December? Is that right? Is that right? So we are just waiting you till December. We can't wait you after that.
Yeah.
So it was, you can say it was pre-planned and almost.
This is awesome because I mean, if you people think about the timeline, so he did his first semester in India, second semester in United States. That's fourth semester in United States. Typically, the masters is 4 semesters, which is 2 years. So you not only completed your masters before 2 years, you did it in like 1.5 year. I'm assuming you did some summer courses.
Yeah, I
Okay.
took I mean 9 credits in summer.
Okay, so that's how you were able to kind
Yeah,
of, fast speed it, and
fast
so that
paid
you
and
graduate. And obviously, you got full-time job offer before even you completed your master's, like 9 months before you completed your master, saying that okay, we're gonna give you a full-time. And since it is Ernst and Young, you knew that they're gonna do the H1B as well.
yeah. So they did. I mean, they are having H1B process as well.
Okay. That's awesome. And so that must be like such a good relief that you don't even have to look for a job because the thing is done. I have an offer and you can start in December. All you had to do was make sure to graduate and
Yeah.
pass all your courses so you can graduate in December.
Yeah. I have make sure that everything should be done on time. So I took a particular courses which I found much more easier, and which I targeted, and which is more about the cybersecurity thing. I brushed up all my skills. Even if I'm having offer, I brushed up all my skills. I did certifications as well.
This is in United States.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
in United States after
Okay.
coming, and
Just
even
to
if
be as a backup if your offer gets rescinded
yeah,
or something like
yeah,
that.
if my offer gets rejected. And then after May, I was like, oh, I'm relieved. I'm having offer. Then there was hackathon competition in Cleveland State. We are having hackathon and all the stuff. So it was really fun. So the hackathon competition was like, I mean, it was like related to the disability people. So the disabled, there was one I mean questionnaire related to the hackathon, that disabled students are not able to play with normal kids. So we designed a playground for a disabled students. I mean, we gave the idea for the playground, and the school liked it, and I got a first prize in that hackathon as well.
Wow. And when you say playground, you mean digital playground?
No,
Okay.
a playground which is to be constructed using an IoT thing.
Okay. So like, can you explain a little bit about that?
Okay, yeah, sure. So there is a provision for a disabled student. So we can give, I mean, we can offer some earpods to them, and within the particular earpod, we will, I mean, they will be trained that here is a ladder, so you can climb in this ladder. So it is like assistant to them. So it's like assistant to the playground that here is a ladder, so you have to climb 5 stairs. So the kid will climb 5 stairs, and so we have designed a particular playground just for the disabled student, and the school loved that idea. Yeah, maybe the financer, I think the financer has proposed this idea, and they love this idea, and I think they are going to implement this in Cleveland. I hope so.
Your name will be on it. Nice.
Let's see.
Okay, so you participated in hackathons, you won the competition.
Yeah, I won the competition. So which leads me to a university working. I was working for the university basically.
Now, because of you winning the competition.
Yeah, because I was winning the competition, I was working for the Office of Disability.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. And when you say working, like what was that role?
So that role was basically to translate each and everything. I mean, translate a particular English language in a particular Braille language. Braille language is the language for the blind students. Yeah. So to translate English into Braille, so I was designing a software for it. Yeah. I mean, there was 2 developers. I was under them, and I was working with them as an intern. So I completed my Office of Disability internship, and in between that, my professor, the Satish Kumar professor, also insisted me that there is huge conference called Women in Cybersecurity.
The conference is called Women in Cybersecurity.
Yeah, WICYS. The next year, in 2021, the conference was held in Colorado. So the next year, I mean this year, 2022, the conference was held in Cleveland. So I was being part of that conference to support that conference and to know how the conference is, how to I mean, what all things are required to build that conference. So I was the backend operator kind of thing. And in the month of September, my university told that we are offering you that you should go to the Women in Cybersecurity conference in Colorado, Denver, and then you should figure it out what the conference is and how everything is going in the backend perspective. And then I went with my 3 professors, and there were 3 students as well along with me. So I went with them, and I figured it out everything. So within that conference, I found many huge company HR. I talked with Microsoft. I mean, Microsoft firm HR. I talked with Amazon firm HR.
In the conference.
Yeah,
so
in the
they
conference.
were all there.
Yeah, they were all there. And
so for students who are interested in cybersecurity,
Yeah.
they should attend these.
Yeah, they should attend.
And is it only women's or guys are also there?
Yeah, guys are also there, but they are mainly focusing on women.
Women in cybersecurity.
Women in
Okay, so if
cybersecurity.
the girls are interested, then they could go there,
Yeah.
and all the companies are there, and you get an opportunity to talk to them.
Talk to them. Even there is another day. I mean, the conference was for the 3 days. So on the second day, there was a career fair. So you can attend that career fair.
And then maybe interview opportunities.
Yeah, maybe interview. Yeah, I was being interviewed by Goldman as well, but
nice.
but yeah, I was having offers. So then
You had an offer from them?
no, I had I interviewed them, but I didn't went further because
you already had an offer.
I already had an offer. But yeah, I mean, it's a huge opportunity for the people. I mean, if you're targeting for the cybersecurity and if you're a female mostly, so you should go there. I mean,
Yeah.
I would recommend, really recommend to go into that conference. It's really good conference. And on the first day, they present various papers related to cybersecurity. On second day, there is a career fair. And on the third day, there are some workshops related to cybersecurity.
So I want to switch the gears a little bit. So for people who are interested in cybersecurity, what are some of the, because now you're working as a cybersecurity consultant, and you're working for one of the big fours, you've done the interviews, you understand the industry. What are some of the skills that people should focus on in cybersecurity?
So certain skills I would suggest for first go for the cloud security, because cloud security is huge and it's going to develop in next upcoming decades. I would say decade, because it's going to be a huge thing in the next decade. The next thing is the network security. The network security comes second, because initially while if you're having experience back in your home country, then that's fine. But if you're a fresher, it's not easy to get into a network security, because there are some restriction in United States that they almost recruit some US citizen in the network security thing. I would suggest go for the cloud, then go for the network. And if you are having good programming skills and good logic building, if you are familiar with programming languages, then you should definitely go into a network security coding as well. It's really a good thing. And if you love coding, then I would suggest just learn Python language. Python is going to be a next career in cybersecurity, because there are many things which comes with Python. There are many cybersecurity tools which works with Python, which works with JSON as well, JavaScript.
And in cloud, is there any specific you would recommend, or Azure, AWS, Google, or choose any and then get the certification in any of them?
I would suggest choose any, but if you are choosing AWS, I mean, if you're choosing any of it, I mean, if you're choosing AWS, Azure, or any of it, just target that particular cloud, because if you're going through all the clouds, you won't be master of everything. Just be a master of one thing and grab the opportunity, I would suggest.
And in that AWS, like what are few things like obviously you said cloud security, but like what in cloud security should they focus on?
In cloud security, I would suggest AWS policy designing, because AWS policy designing is the good thing. Yeah, I mean, you can develop AWS policy, because I was working for one project in Ernst & Young. So over there, I was designing an AWS policy for them, for one of my client. And the policy designing thing, JavaScript and Python. I was working on JavaScript and Python for it. So both of these things were really good. I mean they are having good future. AWS policy designing, and then AWS IAM thing, AWS EC2 security. EC2 security is also good.
Okay, we will definitely cover all these in the future videos. I was thinking you were gonna say something super quick, but your answer is more detailed than I thought. So okay, cool. What is the typical salary range for cybersecurity engineers or consultants?
So the range is from 85,000 to 120,000
Okay.
per annum. Yeah, and basically it depends on location, but
Yeah.
um,
And would you say that there's a scope in for cybersecurity?
yeah, there's a huge
Scope and demand.
Yeah, there's a huge scope, as well as there is a huge demand as well, because in our firm as well, there are I mean, the firm is still growing in cyber, but we are also recruiting almost many people in cyber.
So if you are looking for a job, contact me.
Yeah, sure, do contact me. Now, this year I was pretty surprised. They almost recruited 400 people.
For cybersecurity.
No, for the entire thing, but for that, I mean, 220 people just for the cyber.
So, oh wow.
I mean, in entire United States.
Wow, that's a big number.
Yeah, that's really a big number. And
Okay.
EY is a huge firm,
Yeah.
and almost 220 people.
Which means it shows that like 50% of their recruitment was for cybersecurity, and it
Cybersecurity.
shows that there is a future and there's going to be a lot more demand because everybody is moving towards cloud
Yeah.
and cybersecurity. Cool, awesome. Thank you so much for sharing your journey. The reason we wanted to do this real quick was we wanted to share that there is possibilities and make you aware of things which are happening. We will do a lot more detail in cybersecurity. So if you are having questions about cybersecurity, comment and let me know so we can shoot more details and answer your specific questions about cybersecurity. Thank you again.
Thank you.
And until our next one.
Keep smiling.
And keep hustling. You gotta hustle every single day.